Hello Cancer, this predictions for Tuesday, October 8, 2024, and you will be dealing wonderfully with your daily life, even when many of the people around you start to become a bit unstable. You may not feel entirely supported and find yourself entering a moment where everything seems to be upside down. You are going through an adaptation process that will lead you to a much higher level of understanding compared to what you may have had until now about the world around you. After a couple of unexpected circumstances, you may no longer see your neighbors, coworkers, and friends in the same way. This will not be a bad thing, as you will be able to be more selective with your close ties, and this doesn't mean you will stop talking to people. On the contrary, you may even change the topic of conversation to something much more evolved. As I said, this is not a bad thing at all, as it will likely lead you to experience an unimaginable level of fulfillment and harmony in your environment. So congratulations! Now let's move on to the specific details of love, health, work, and your lucky and fortune numbers for this week. In terms of health, this is a moment where you need to be very careful with the feeling of anxiety that some circumstances can imprint on you. It's true that sometimes stress is our best ally in keeping us alert to difficulties, but like everything in life, we must control it, or it will end up controlling us. You may be feeling overwhelmed by things that have not yet happened, and this could lead to frequent insomnia or some discomfort that will bring you more setbacks than good results. It will be crucial for you to seek some natural medicine or complementary treatment to help with any issues that may arise, such as stomach problems due to nerves, and this will start to improve. You will also notice changes during your moments of rest. These unpleasant symptoms will only be temporary. Regarding work, a new colleague may join your work team in the coming days or weeks, and if you are not assertive enough with your actions and words, this person may cause some setbacks or imbalances among some members of the group or company. This is not a very good moment for work relationships or unformed bonds, as you will need to deal with the circumstances that this person may start to provoke, and you won't fully feel connected to your work environment. What's important is that this situation with other colleagues does not negatively impact your natural diplomacy, which is wonderful because it's true that you are a sign that, when it comes to work, you are committed to it. You know how to face these adversities with the right approach, and doing so will restore tranquility and also prevent everything from developing in a negative way. If you are looking for work, you might need to show a bit more patience, as you seem to be intense in this area. It will be a moment to demonstrate this. If you have any interviews, you will have some tests for a future job that you feel will challenge you, and you will be up to the circumstances. Try to be ready to breathe deeply several times if necessary. You will achieve what you are looking for after that day. So, congratulations! On the financial front, you should not be too fearful of any negative occurrences that may arise, as this will be a direct consequence of the difficulties you are facing in achieving all those wonderful things you desire. You may experience some significant economic leaks if you don't control your spending. However, the positive aspect of this prediction is that if you pay attention to your finances, whether personal or business related, you will quickly avoid issues, which is a plus. But if you are not careful or do not pay attention, you may head towards achievements that could dull a bit and make you miss out on wonderful opportunities. You will receive an unexpected response regarding proposals you have made, especially if you are an entrepreneur, and everything will take a different path than you thought, but it won't be worse, it will be better, or at least the learning will be substantial. Now take note of the lucky and fortune numbers that will accompany you throughout this week. You are ruled by the numbers 16, 30, and 48. Play them throughout the week and may you have a lot of luck. Regarding love, something that can be quite dangerous in relationships is expecting too much from what can or cannot be done as a couple. An excellent way to get rid of this kind of expectation is simply to free yourself from any kind of thought, if I may be redundant, that involves trying to predict what your partner will do or not do. You may have been experiencing this a bit lately. Focus on acting based on what you have in front of you and avoid complicating yourself with things that haven't happened during this period. You may find yourself prone to recurring thoughts about your partner that are not negative but rather unnecessary. I'm not referring to fears or doubts because you don't have them, but it's true that that's what you should not allow. Everything will be aligned to be wonderful between you both. If you are single, you are quite far from the person you like, and this may be because you haven't had the opportunity to talk or because you are getting to know each other. That is probably not going to change for a while, depending also on how much you contribute to the communication and knowledge. However, with caution, your cleverness and way of seeing things will surely give a totally different approach to the situation. And you can start to get closer in a way that neither you nor that person will be able to resist being interested in each other much more. So, that's a plus. If you like someone, don't hesitate and keep moving forward. As for your energy, today it's a bit unstable. Your energy will come and go today, but you should be careful with that. Regardless, you will be quite sensitive to situations related to destabilization. Your energy, although it may be unstable, will not decrease, so you won't experience any loss of energy. The positive situation you need to enhance today is that you will feel a strong desire to discover appropriate ways to move forward with the things you want to do. If you wish to finalize legal proceedings or bureaucratic matters, you will be up to the task, and you will feel very good. On the negative side, be careful with the tendency to get a bit frustrated at certain moments when things aren't going as you want, as this could play tricks on you worse than you think. Try to be more optimistic and don't let that false feeling take hold, as that would obviously be very negative. Also, be cautious about the tranquility you might feel from listening to loud music with headphones, as there may be something negative happening outside. So, if you really want to listen to music, keep one ear open in case someone calls you or you hear a doorbell or some alert. For students, a selfless act could not only bring an unexpected friend but also an excellent classmate who will contribute greatly to your studies in the coming times. An ally can be very motivating, so don't hesitate to do a favor, even if it's a bit complex. In the end, we all learn through the evolution of what we carry out, so that's great. Keep it up. Regarding compatibility, today you have a wonderful day with these three signs. First, with people of the sign of Pisces, creativity will be greatly heightened today. All the issues you have to deal with will be solved quickly, in the blink of an eye. When I say creativity, it doesn't have to be artistic, it can be about finding solutions rather than getting stuck on a problem, and everything will turn out great. Secondly, with people of the sign of Aries, you have a charming, cheerful day in terms of what you have to do, and you will get along very well regarding trust. And thirdly, with people of your same sign, you have a fascinating day. Creativity is indeed soaring, you will agree on most things, which will generate great confidence and good vibes. On the negative side, you may have some kind of argument or distancing with someone of the sign of Taurus, but you know that this will only be for today and only if you argue. I wish you an absolutely wonderful day. Until tomorrow, Cancer.